going up against the Giants. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 4 matchup.
Giants, Bills, coming up on EA Sports. We welcome you to Orchard.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here for football. And how will that factor into this game?
You're right, Jim. It is a beautiful day. And in days like this, the best team usually wins because the weather is going to have no effect on all the talent on the field. The throwers and catchers and ball carriers, they don't have to worry about the elements. They can just go out there and show the talent.
Dan Carpenter in position as he'll be sending this kick towards the end zone to start today's game. Beckham is back, ready to field the opening kick. This game has officially begun. Beckham is going to test the coverage here. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Manning's the man in charge of this offense here today. Last week he threw for over 250 yards. The Bills sat at the line. Dime package. First down at the 21. Manning's running away from the pressure. Donnell with the reception. Williams there that time for the tackle.
Manning's able to get outside the pocket that time. They force him out. He moves and nice and smooth, doesn't hurry himself, and he completes the pass.
This matchup features the Giants against the Bills, a rematch, Phil, of Super Bowl 25 back in 1990. You were on the sidelines for that one, having guided the Giants through the majority of that season, but the Giants and Bills came down to the wire that day.
Boy, it sure did come down to the wire. We know about wide right, the field goal that was missed at the end of the game. But that game was all about this. Lawrence Taylor, the Giant defense, could they stop Jim Kelly and Thurman Thomas and the K-gun that day? It was fun to watch.
Here's our look at the Giants offense. A model of efficiency a week ago without a single giveaway. Eli Manning takes it from the gun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The Giants understand just get whatever yards you can every time you're going to play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here. In on third down, this is something they can handle.
Third down and 2. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
The Bills come out in a dime package. First down at the 44. Manning's going to scramble. One-handed catch.
Randall's such a great athlete. And, of course, you got to be a great athlete to be able to make a catch like that.
The line of scrimmage is at the 40. The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. First and 10. Beckham's got the grab on the touch pass. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
The Giants have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Manning's going to take off with it. Climbs the ladder, and he has it. And now we'll take a look at the Bills' defense. Last week was a good one for them, forcing 6 turnovers. Second and 6. Almost intercepted.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Got a flag down here. A first drive and a first touchdown.
Holding. Defense. First down.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Bills defense now is going to go nickel. So first and goal to go. Jennings inside. Jennings brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Well, that last play almost got him in here. And when you look at this, what do they do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a run.
What a first series. Touchdown. Phil, that's a terrific touchdown here late in the first, and they've now taken the lead.
Shoot, touchdowns are terrific no matter what time you get them, though, Jim. But, hey, late in the first, what a way to answer for that offense. That was a really, really sharp drive.
The Giants getting set for the extra point. Driving extra point is good. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Harvin on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Taylor's coming out now to get this offense going. He had just 1 touchdown pass last week. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 25. Ellis is able to read that play and make the hit.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Bills doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. The Bills from the 22. Going for the deep ball. Here's the Bills offense. This is an efficient group. Last week turning the football over just once. Taylor's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. 3rd and 12 to go. Charles Clay has the catch. Gains 16.
The Bills put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
1st and 10. Jackson's tackled down after a gain of 7. The Bills on offense here to start the second quarter. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Reaches out and snatches it.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
Phil, going back to Super Bowl 25 when the Giants and Bills met, what a performance it was that day by Lawrence Taylor.
Well, the Giants, we needed it that day because Lawrence Taylor slowed down that offense, the K-gun, and he was outstanding as usual.
ducks out of bounds.
The Giants know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Giants now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position. Quarterbacks always love play-action passes. Why? Because it usually gives them a little more time to throw. When you get more time, you're going to make a better decision, and you're going to be more accurate.
The Bills lined up in the nickel.
First down and 10.
Larry Donnell has the catch. Graham's in on the tackle.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Shotgun look here for Eli Manning. The Giants will take the snap from the 40. Oh, the receiver turns around and defends the pass and takes away what would have been a pick.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
The ball is jarred loose.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches the defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think they're going to throw it short.
Makes the play.
When you talk about this Giant offense and Eli Manning, they love to throw the football down the field, not afraid to take chances. And that time, Eli showing off that arm strength right on target.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Manning going to try to scramble now. Gets about 9 on the play.
The Giants did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
And Jennings going to secure the handoff. Williams is there to make the stop. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. All right, and welcome back, where we've got an offense on that field that wants to try and increase the lead before we move to halftime. Rashad Jennings with the reception. The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Second and goal from the 9. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Third and goal from the 9. Jennings with the catch.
Should be what we call a gimme.
And it's a fake. Giants in for the score.
That time on fourth and goal, the offense goes for it. The defense is all excited. They want to try to stop them, and they make bad mistakes and give up the touchdown.
Makes the PAT.
Josh Brown about to boot it down the field.
Watkins has got a chance for a return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Giants defense, Bill, where are they right now mentally after the last time giving up a couple of first downs, but in the end, forcing the punt?
They feel great. And I'll give a lot of credit to the coaches on the sideline. I thought they put the players in good positions, and the players took advantage of it.
And he'll step out.
So far, wonderful execution in this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
Freddie Jackson with the reception. Taylor's there to make the tackle.
Well, I think we're seeing something we see with so many teams now in the NFL. Running backs who can do it all. This guy can run, block, and he can catch short passes and make long gains after it. Nice job.
Taylor's unable to find his target that time.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
The Bills from the 32. That's dropped by Clay, who couldn't bring it in.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
The Bills from the 32. Fred Jackson with the catch.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
The kick is good.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense, good job by the kicker.
Harris elects to run it out. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Giants have been firing on all cylinders offensively in the first half, and they find themselves in excellent shape as we near halftime.
Oh, man, they are in good shape. I love what they're doing on the offensive side, and don't change anything. Go in there at halftime, pat those offensive guys in the back and say, keep it going. I think they will. The old-fashioned way of picking up big yardage is running the fly route on the outside. Show the speed of the receiver and the strength of the quarterback's arm. What a nice completion.
Manning's completion percentage, 70% on the day. To the outside. The catch is made.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
2nd and 7 on the way. Manning will take the snap from the shotgun. Rashad Jennings with the reception. And Jennings is brought down. The Giants are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. He'll try this one from 51. Puts it through the upright. Needed plenty of leg on that one. And that will close out the first half from Western New York. And we'll take a short break for halftime before returning for the third quarter. Back now at what is one of the oldest stadiums in the NFL, Ralph Wilson Stadium. Jim Nantz, Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini for the beginning of the third quarter. And a run back of about 19. The Bills talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going. Pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
It's now 1st and 10. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie has an interception. He's brought down.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Giants come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Donnell with the reception. Graham's there to take him down. You have to wonder about the tight end and what's happened. He's such a big presence on the field. How can a guy that size be invisible 2 straight weeks, Phil?
Well, yeah, he's not making the catches, Jim, but he's doing other things that are helping his football team. He's doing a really good job of blocking for the run game, so it's not all bad from the tight end. Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Manning's completed his last 6 passes. The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. Looking to go deep. Pulls it in. 3rd catch today so far.
Well, one of the prettiest plays in the NFL, maybe in all of sports, is still the long pass down the field that is completed. What a nice throw and catch.
1st and goal. Handoff made. Jennings marked down after a gain of 4.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Jennings takes it across. It is a touchdown. They're not that far from closing this game out after that touchdown here mid-3rd quarter.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's a dominant performance so far. That drive just said it all. They wanted to take it down the field, execute the plays. They did it, and the defense just let them have their way.
Inside of the uprights. The Bills will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 24-3. Harvin's got it. Still on his feet. The Bills just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Bills take it from the 28. Watkins ends up being the target and the receiver. They still face 3rd and 6 even after that last successful pass play. The Bills get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. Freddie Jackson with the reception. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the 1st down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
Beckham is going to take this one from the 14. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line. That return's good for about 22.
Beckham's able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Giants could have asked for this 3rd quarter to have gone any better for them than it has so far, as they've just continued to do what they were doing in the 1st half, up and down the field.
Oh, man, they kept the pedal to the metal, man. They are letting it go. They're being aggressive, and they're trying to end this game right here.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
For about 4. And Phil, talk about a tight end who has been making plays throughout the game. This is the guy.
Yeah, what a day he is having. I'll tell you, the way things are going for tight ends in the NFL, defenses change what you're doing. What you got to do every once in a while, you're going to have to drop a defensive lineman back in coverage just to help the linebackers out covering these tight ends. What must it be like to be able to go down there and make a play like that? How about it? One-handed catch. That was special.
Manning's completion percentage, 80% on the day. Ready to make the stop on the goal line, loading up that defensive front. The final quarter underway now with this snap. And that'll be a gain of about 2. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
2nd and goal from the 1. Giants, touchdown. And Jennings' 5th rushing touchdown of the season. Phil, we're early in the 4th, and they continue to keep the pedal to the metal.
Oh, absolutely. The offensive coordinator, he wants to pad the stats of his offense. Keep putting up those numbers in total yards and watch them rise in the rankings. And, hey, sometimes you got to do that is do what's good for the offensive coach.
And the point after is good. The Bills have let this one get away from them today. Need to try and turn things around in a hurry. The score's 31-3. Watkins got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Bills offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know, the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline. So the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time. There are a lot of ways to attack cover, too. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
Taylor's got it in the gun. Breaks free. Taylor's going to cut his losses here as he slides to a finish.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
The Bills from the 32. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
Lewis is unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. Those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
Running room. Taylor's going to give himself up here and slide the play to an end.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
Garvin can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop. This drive pretty symptomatic of the way things have gone all day long, Phil. Another failed third down conversion and another sequence that ends with the offense trudging up the field.
No answers on the offensive side here today. And, yeah, I'm going to give the defense a lot of credit. They've been outstanding, but the offense just hasn't tested them enough with different plays to make them think on the defensive side.
The Giants can make it 4 successful scoring drives in a row if they're able to put points on the board here. Offensively, they're looking like a juggernaut at the moment, Phil.
Everything they do, Jim, is working. So when you got it going like this on the offensive side, you know, just be aggressive with the play calls because the players are confident and they can make it happen.
The catch is made by Daniel Fells. That picks up 7. That's another reception, giving him 2.
The Giants did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short, much easier to call those kind of plays.
Manning's completion percentage, 80% on the day. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those first downs. You got a big lead here in the second half. Keep that clock running.
The Bills with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Manning from the shotgun. Launches it down the field. And it's incomplete.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
Eli Manning will take it from the center here. The Giants snap it at the 36. Fells with the reception. 2 minutes remaining in the game. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. Double tight end formation. First and 10. Muscles through the defender. Jennings in the backfield. Single back set. The catch is made by Daniel Fells.
When you have a lead in the fourth quarter, you like these short completions because you pick up yards and that clock keeps moving.
3rd and forever. Manning's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Harris got the catch on the touch throw.
How about that play by the quarterback? Gets outside the pocket, keeps his eyes on the wide receivers deep, and throws a beautiful pass for the completion.
Manning's completion percentage, 80% on the day. Stiff arms to stay on his feet, and Jennings is brought down. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Right call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football, keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense.
And he's in for the touchdown. Impressive showing today, and it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Bills appeared primed to put up a fight in this one today, but that has certainly not been the case. They have been run off the field from the get-go. The score's 38-3, and the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line. The Bills offense comes onto the field for a last play or two before this one's over. There's nothing they can do now to pull this one out, Phil.
Yeah, listen, it's very tough to even get the courage or the energy to finish this game off in a situation like this because it's so disappointing. And I say to them, don't take any chances. Don't get hit again and just get off the field. All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Taylor's back in shotgun formation. Incomplete, looking underneath that time. Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.
Check out Game Prep before this week's game to earn XP and boost player confidence.
Microphone looking like I'm about to set up a show in your kitchen. I'm out of my mind, but I feel like I'm in it. If I never make it, don't make any difference. I'm still gonna kill it. You know what the deal is, and there ain't no telling when I'm in the building. And F is a monster. I am a villain. My music is sick, and you don't know what ill is. You better get back. I don't write any filler. I write what I feel, and I'm feeling them.
Check out Game Prep before this week's game to earn XP.
Trying to make it in music, I think it is crazy. Spending my money on studio time, trying to get on my music so people can play it. Keep it 100, my music.